Man, welcome back to another vid, man. In today's video, we're gonna be reacting to how to destroy your friend's career. We're gonna be reacting to Cenat, bro. I've been hearing a lot of shit going on with Buddy and his friends and shit. TyLil. Let's just get straight to this vid, man.
So with everyone in Cenat's circle being exposed or having some weird controversy under their belt, I think it's finally time we look at how Cenat has repeatedly surrounded himself with people who are
obviously smokes, but I didn't know he smoked on camera. That's crazy.
In terms of his brand, because it's reached a tipping point when your friends are all having allegations back to back to back. You start to wonder, why did you put them on in the first place? And also, just a quick little thought I had. I feel like in the same way that life is uniquely hopeful and uniquely pretty, life is also uniquely bleak. So in terms of like influencers or content creators, whatever perception we have of them, I doubt it matches whoever they are inside. Comment for the algorithm. Let's start with Rakai. I think the issue with Rakai is that Kai directly
that boy be going crazy,
and that by itself is not a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing when your protege is constantly getting into drama every week. Rakai is drama prone, like most influencers, but I guess in his case, his age makes things a little more complicated. From the fact that he's in an environment full of enabling adults, or the fact that whenever people try to hold him accountable, they always say, well, Mud is 17, leave him alone. And I'm just like, there's no way you're telling me that dumbass shit.
They keep using that same excuse.
You can't even have any actual conversation on the actions of this kid without people trying to dismiss everything. He's a kid, but how do you grow up without any pushback when you're doing some weird shit? Most recently, Rakai set a woman up to steal some.
Nigga, when I was growing up, when I was 17, nigga, I'd still get, bro, you a low nigga, and you still need to act right. You can't just be like, oh, he's 17. He could do whatever he want. No, nigga, you 17. You better listen to the OGs, nigga. Sit your ass down.
Flowers.
Have a beautiful day.
You too.
I got it for you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much.
God bless you.
I think he had someone pay for that, though.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, thank you.
All right, have a good day. God bless you.
All right, bye-bye.
And honestly, he gave a pretty shitty excuse of an assistant going back and talking to this woman. But low-key, that story is most likely BS. That's literally the type of stuff that Jack Doherty be on. And I'm not saying that those two people are one-to-one, but it's levels to the behavior. And the lack of real tangible pushback only enables it. Which brings me back to this whole thing about enabling adults, because the people Rakai are around are a direct influence to who Rakai is. While he has his own strong personality, he's around characters like Ray, TyLil, and Dezz, who they themselves have their own issues, which I'll be talking about in a little bit.
But if a crash out is around other crash outs, what do you think is gonna, if an immature teenager is around a bunch of other crash outs who are older than him, what is he gonna be entitled or enforced to do? Crash out, right?
Mind you, this,
and you got to think too, he's getting money to crash out. Feel me? When we was young, we was just crashing out for free, doing dumb shit for free, but this nigga is getting paid. He's getting views off this shit. People are gassing him up. So what do you expect him to do? Of course he's gonna keep doing crazier, outlandish shit, because hey, that's the Twitch game, that's the streaming shit.
In response to Rakai going on stream and just verbally violating,
and he ain't got no OGs clearly to tell him, yo, stop doing that shit.
But I can't fully hold Rakai accountable. This is a direct product of Cenat, because he himself has admitted, at the expense of holding Rakai accountable and actually giving him pushback, he's more focused on him being the #1 streamer.
I don't want to play this card, but it's partially my fault because I don't, like, there's no consequence of what he does. So like, I never take it there with his parents or his mom and shit. You feel me?
Got to, though,
I see the good in Rakai. I mean, I actually feel like Rakai will be the biggest. I think he's gonna be the biggest in the world. That's why I always be leaning with him.
This is the world's biggest streamer talking about prioritizing social media growth over holding Rakai accountable for some of his behavior. Mind you, this nigga Kai damn near his guardian. And maybe I'm gassing it, but it feels like this little dude's mom never be in the picture. Since getting the Cenat cosign, Rakai has almost crashed the car.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
This is only a small facet of everything that this little nigga has done since before he turned 17. And when I look at myself, before I turned 17, I was ditching class to go to—
Bro, everybody was doing dumb shit at 17. We're not just gonna act like he's the only one, the only kid doing shit. Bro, if you gave me a camera when I was 17 and I was making that much money, I was making Rakai money streaming, I would have been doing crazy shit too. I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been doing, but I would have had OGs, people around me that would have been like, yo, stop doing that shit. It's just that it looks like Rakai don't have none of that. Or they probably tell him keep going crazy because you making more money. I don't know.
The park and smoke. This kid is almost dying and catching real bodies. So when you put it into that perspective, is becoming the greatest streamer in the world worth all of that? Let's talk about Ray. The stuff Ray be doing is weird. And then you combine this with the fact that he's also younger than the other dudes in the
Ray was like the chillest
universe, even though he's 20. That's still a grown ass man. Let's start with his defense of Nina Lynn.
Let's just have fun, feel me? I just have a good stream, feel me? That's me, gang. I'm kid butt, bro. I got a lot of bad past. Everybody should have a new chance, feel me? And he not seen that as a man, bro. That's how I think, bro. That's how I think of, bro. No cap, bro. If somebody yeah.
Now, obviously, I made a whole video on this already, so I'm not going to be just regurgitating.
That's how I think.
I can't
bro.
understand.
That's how I think of, bro. No cap, bro. If somebody yeah.
Now, obviously, I made a whole video on this already, so I'm not going to be just regurgitating everything and all that information, but this is during the height of the Nina Lynn controversy. So for Ray to take such an odd stance about defending the SA specialist, it is pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie, twin. And like Rakai, Ray was someone that Kai had an enormous hand in helping prop him up into mainstream success. It just looks bad on Kai when people that you're pushing are
that nigga Kai made this nigga. This nigga Ray wouldn't be nobody. Bro, you owe everything to Kai Cenat. Let's be honest, bro. Kai found this nigga at a fucking gas station in Japan, in Tokyo. I don't even know. And now look, he's one of the biggest streamers making mad bread. So, but you gotta respect Kai. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. You can't be
ones who continue to find themselves in weird controversy, and it's ranging from reckless
be
behavior
fucking up
to
the business.
predatory controversy. What makes his race stuff weirder is that he
gotta
was
be very
allegedly
respectful.
still hanging with the disgraced cameraman Chris.
Yo, man. What's up, gang? You good, buddy? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, gang. Bye, bro. My boy Chris.
She basically she showed me every single thing. I asked her to
if Ray's hanging out with him, then Kai's probably still cool with him, bro.
confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed. I don't know how people are not just seeing something or like an age or something and just saying and just stopping. It was just some messages that it's some messages that looks fucking crazy, bro. Shit fucked me up, cause like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
This is the same AMP cameraman that got exposed for being inappropriate, and by Kai's own admission, it had him real messed up. So from defending someone who was showing no remorse after SA, and then still hanging with someone who Kai claimed had him real messed up just by seeing the messages between him and the victim, that's just crazy as fuck. This is a PR 360 Kai Cenat got locked into. It's the worst 360 you can imagine. You put niggas on, now everything they do has a chance to reflect negatively on you just by the opportunity you gave them. And to be fair, a lot of that is justified in my opinion. Let's talk about Dezz. The thing with Dezz is that he is a PR disaster in every sense of the word. Very loud, very brash, and honestly, emotionally immature to a fault. And earlier this year, he was beefing with Rakai, who is a child, and he was dropping slurs live on Twitch to hundreds and thousands of people.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Call that
30. Fuck.
Look, yo, come on, get out, 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 get out. Get the fuck out, gang. Get out, get out, get out.
And recently, he was getting allegations of saying crazy things at the Streamer Awards. And mind you, Ray and Rakai have their own Streamer Awards controversy. So evidently, it's a group-wide epidemic. But Dezz's allegations don't just stop at the Streamer Awards. A woman named Toxic Barbie had her own haunting revelations to say about Dezz and how he allegedly forced himself onto her.
Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Toxic Barbie. I'm here to tell my story about DTB Dezz essaying me. Me and Dezz have a mutual friend named Cenat. I put all the proof that I do have because this happened in 2022.
It's not funny.
Then
I'm just laughing about the
comes
name
into
DTB
play.
Dezz.
I see that he has a weapon. We're just chilling watching TV, and I swear to God, he literally just got on top of me, and I was just generally so confused.
Wait, what happened?
Then this is the weapon comes into play. I see that he has a weapon. We're just chilling watching TV, and I swear to God, he literally just got on top of me, and I was just generally so confused. Thing is like really this big, and I didn't feel nothing but.
So y'all watching TV, and he got on top of you? Y'all females gotta start going to the cops, bro, because like if it's serious, bro, go to the cops. Don't come on the internet, because all we gonna do is react to this shit and look at this shit. But go to the cops, bro, because this sounds...
The pressure of a 200-pound man on top of me. He did not ask for my consent.
Not to mention, she also got claims of him being a deadbeat father, and these are all things that happened this year. Well, most of it. I'm not too sure on the original Toxic Barbie allegation, but I mean, I guess technically it was something that also happened this year since she came back out and said them again. And all of this will inevitably fall back on Kai Cenat. He is the only reason Dezz is getting mainstream attention, and that's via association with the Kai Cenat brand. And if all your associates are getting allegations back to back in their own career-ending controversies, then we're gonna look at you funny too. Let's talk about TyLil. His shit is insane, and honestly, I was waiting for bro to respond, and he did, but his response boils down to a single IG story with him claiming he never essayed anyone. Oh my god. That was literally his only response. So instead of just talking about Jordan Pauline, let me start by showing you guys the clip that I found of TyLil getting up and humping a woman.
Whoa.
Relax. Wait, hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Wait.
This your mans. This your mans. That would have... Oh, my God. I would have walked out right there, bro. This your mans is crazy. crazy. What the fuck is TyLil doing here?
Did this so abruptly, and there was no hint that she wanted that, and everyone in the room is just kind of brushing it off like TyLil didn't just do some weird stuff. And she even asked Kai, or at least I assume she was talking to Kai when she said this, is that your man? Wait, which props to her, because in situations like these, it's hard to speak up. I'm already knowing. And Ray somehow makes a cameo here too, because apparently he had seen the clip of this happening with TyLil, and this creator put him on blast.
When TyLil unconsensually humps a girl on stream. Young 11 Ray. Yo, Ray. Nah, so basically, bro, like they know what's going on. They just don't give a fuck, bro.
So if any of
y'all
what?
My fault, I'm slow to that.
When TyLil unconsensually humps a girl on stream.
Oh, Ray liked it.
Ray.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
My
Ray.
fault, John. I'm
Nah, so basically, bro, like they know what's going on. They just don't give a fuck, bro.
So if any of y'all wonder why I have an unfavorable opinion on streamers, this is why. But the TyLil weirdness goes back even further, because pre-stream era, he was doing freaky IG lives, and the caption claims that during this time he was exploiting young girls to get laid. Can't verify those claims. What I can say is that the video is 2 minutes long. It's TyLil having Shorty throw him some neck, and you can hear it. And he's flipping the camera too. There's like a mirror in front of him. It's just some weird stuff. I don't know how this guy is like on the Cenat team. This is crazy. Now I want to show you guys all this before getting into the actual Jordan Pauline stuff, because having this context in mind makes everything that she's gonna say more feasible. At least it did for me.
I was sexually assaulted at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love, and I'm tired, bro. I already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not gonna say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know who, y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the streaming shit.
Obviously, there's far more to the story than her just stating all these things plainly, but the video is already long enough. But I just find it crazy that she talks about getting blackmailed, because from my perspective, I don't think we can just write this off or act like this isn't something huge. Dudes like Diddy and Epstein are all predators who have operated
on that nigga Epstein look crazy.
A blackmail system.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
saying that TyLil nor AMP nor any of those guys are guilty 100%. We don't know the full story, and I'm not trying to get sued. But I am saying that has validity, and this has happened with powerful men in the past, and to brush it off as an attempt at clout chasing is not only dangerous for victims, but it just makes getting away with this.
You gotta go to the police, bro. Like, if you just come on here and saying shit, yeah, niggas gonna believe you and shit, but like, bro, you gotta get these niggas locked up. If you really move on that type of timing, file a report and go through the process. Like, don't just come on the internet and say, like the last lady, she was like, oh, we basically Netflix and chilling, and he got on top of me. It's kind of like, is this for real? Or like, you feel me? Go to the police, file the report. We're gonna read it. We're gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, that's how you really moving. But yeah, that's
stuff easier. I just find it hard to wrap my mind around giving more benefit to the rich, powerful man than the woman who has to come out and have all this courage when people are gonna be quick to label it clout chasing. Like, how are we extending the benefit to the powerful nigga in the scenario? I just think that's kind of stupid. And no, I'm not saying just blindly believe it either. That's why I waited before making this video. But this guy TyLil didn't want to do himself any favors. But that's neither here nor there. Getting SA'd is clout chasing? Like, what the fuck? But if I KMS, then what? Y'all don't know how this shit affects people until it happens to you. The statement is very powerful because people constantly talk about being wary of the signs, and then they're the same people who are pushing others over the edge. And apparently Jordan also posted these screenshots from other girls before deleting them. My first time I went to the Clover house, the very first thing TyLil said to me was, do you want to fuck? If you don't want to fuck, there is no reason for us to talk.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I know niggas who move like this. Bro, niggas, like, pull up. Y'all know what we finna do in this crib. If y'all don't, y'all could leave. Now, was he blocking the door? Was he blocking the way out? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. You gotta go to police with this shit, bro. I don't know. Nigga said.
He also refers to the women they cast as groupies to their face, which is highly disrespectful. People want to believe what they want because of how people portray themselves online. But I know who he is in real life. I pray you get the justice you deserve. I mean,
we know these niggas moving like this already. We know these niggas smashing bunch of biddies. Like, come on, that's what comes with the money and the clout. But are they doing it SA-ing type of way? Like, you feel me? Are they moving like that? Was he blocking the door? Did he say, yo, y'all about to get tonight and y'all can't go nowhere? Hide your phone, sign this NDA, whatever. That's what I'm saying. I gotta file a police report, man.
Speech saying, Toaster, you know what happens when we get the ladies drunk. Something like that. I was like, OMG, what is he? Did he? Assuming that these testimonies are true, that nigga is just weird and Talking about knowing what happens when the women get drunk and telling potential women you're casting that they have to sleep with you guys or they have no reason to be there is weird. Jordan recently came out about
wait. Is it a casting or is it like, yo, pull up to the function? Then it's kind of different. I'm thinking it's like, yo, pull up to the function, pull up, me and the boys trying to, you feel me? But if it's like work-wise, then that's a perfect way to file a report and say, yo, I'm hired to do this and my boss is moving like this. Boom.
legal action is underway and reaffirmed that this is not a clout chase and that this is a serious situation she intends to fight and a situation she wants to turn into awareness. So with that being said, in my opinion, the Clover Boys are a brand risk. I will say though, Rakai and Reggie are the only ones who I could see potentially being saved, but honestly, I really don't know. The way this looks on Kai Cenat, regardless of the outcome of each situation, is that he has a pattern of platforming individuals who are basically chaos incarnates. How can you not go a week without controversy? How do you navigate the space constantly either allegedly hurting people or just being a nuisance? And if that's the type of person who Kai Cenat finds himself repeatedly platforming.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I do feel like niggas is hating on Kai Cenat. Like, I don't know about the Clover Boys, but I feel like a lot of niggas hating on Kai Cenat. I don't know why. That's my Haitian brother at the end of the day. I don't know the nigga. He not putting no bread in my pockets. But I don't see none that Kai did wrong. I see a lot of hate towards Kai Cenat for no reason.
Is the next question not who is Kai Cenat? Because we can only keep questioning those around him for so long the way I see it. Eventually the bottle will be pointed at him and how he answers is up in the air. But that's really all I had to say. So
yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I ain't gonna hold you, Kai. You definitely need to watch out. You need to have a meeting with all the Clover Boys, bring out PR teams and everything. Yo, this how we moving now. From now, this how we moving. If you're not moving like this, get the fuck out the Clover house. Go start your own house. And because you fucking up the business, you feel me? And like, comment, subscribe, and catch you on the next vid, man.